Hello, welcome to Do It Yourself with Wayne. Our YouTube channel is all about helping you save money by doing things yourself, and we also do tool reviews to help you save money on tools that you may want to purchase, and that's what today's video is about. I'll put a picture of this up in the corner so you can see it a little bit better, but I purchased one of those cone log splitters that you can get for a drill. It's supposed to be able to split wood. Just a tool. I paid $60 for this. Now there's plenty on the internet and at Amazon that you can get for less than $20. But I heat a lot in my house with firewood, so I wanted a good quality one. A lot of the ones that I looked at, if you read the reviews, they talk about they break easily and different things, and a lot of them, the shank here screws into the cone part. So if you need to back it out, the shank just comes unscrewed, and then you can't get the cone part out of your wood if it doesn't split. This one is all one piece of, I think they said stainless steel. Looks like stainless steel anyway. So I'm kind of happy with the quality of what it looks like I got. One thing I would warn you, if you buy one of these things, these edges, the grooves, they are rather sharp. I didn't really hurt myself that much, but I did get a little nick on my thumb when I was opening this thing up. Not really a big deal, but just be careful if you do get one, that you can get cut on these things, or at least this particular style you can. Alright, so anyway, I got my DIY drill here. It's a 1/2 inch DIY drill, and put it in here and tighten the chuck down. And that's supposed to be able to split wood. So let's try it out and see how it works. Now at this point, I've picked out a few pieces of wood to practice on this thing with. And this thing is advertised as a log splitter. It's not a log splitter, unless it's a really small log. As an example, I got this one out, and I've already tried it one time. If you put this thing in here, it'll start going in. And I can't hold the drill good enough to cut the thing. Or my drill cut off. It's just not going to split it. Ah, shoot, can't hardly get it out. So it's not going to split that, okay? I mean, if you had a really heavy-duty drill, you might get it to split something like that. But this is a really nice DIY 1/2 inch drill, and it won't split it. It goes in there, and this wood it's probably been cut a year, 6 or 8 months anyway, probably 8 or 9 months. And you know, it's not going to split that. So let's try something else here. Let's try this. Now this is a piece of maple. A bit smaller. It's a little bit more green. I cut this probably 2 months ago. Let's see if it'll split this. At that point, it's about all I can hold. Alright, it got through there, but I'm going to tell you what, that was really working my 1/2 inch drill really hard. But it did manage to split it. More or less anyway. But that's probably about as big a thing as you're going to be able to split with this. If you had some pine or poplar or something that's really soft, I'm sure you could split it easier, or maybe even something a little larger. But most people don't use pine and poplar for their fireplace or the wood stove. They want hardwood. And it's just not going to split that very well. Now, I think what this thing is intended for is kindling. And I think once you got something smaller like this, I suspect you can split this again. I think if you wanted to do something like that, it would be fine. But I'm gonna tell you, even that right there, it was hard to hold the drill to get it to go through there. So even though it split it, it wasn't easy. It was a lot of work. On the other hand, I got me a chopping block here. Got my hatchet. Let's split this one with a hatchet. That was a lot easier. Let's do another one. Yeah, about this. Let's try this, and got a little knot here at the top anyway. I'm gonna tell you what, that's easier. This thing does work, but I'm convinced that unless you're cutting or splitting something really small, it's really going to hurt you. This thing really put a strain on my drill when I was trying to split this stuff, but it did split it. I think using a hatchet or a small axe will be easier. So the next thing I'm going to try is I've got some 2x4s here. We're going to see how it splits this. Well, it seems it'll split that okay. Okay, it went through that okay. It's still a lot of strain on my hand just trying to hold it. Let's take another one, my hatchet. Yeah, that had a knot in the bottom. It made it a little more difficult. Hatchet's definitely easier. It's less strain on my hand. If anything, I think it goes a little quicker. This thing works, okay? I'm not convinced it's a good value. Got one more thing here I want to try. Got a couple pieces of 1x6 here. If you got something like this, I think this is more what this is intended for. I think it does that very well, but here again, there's a lot of strain on my wrist to hold this thing. Unless you got a good grip and a good drill, you're gonna struggle even cutting stuff like this with, or splitting stuff like that. Now let's take a similar piece of wood and do it with a hatchet. I'll let you make your own decision. Which one do you think is easier? In review, I'd have to say this thing works. I do like the fact that it's all one piece. If I was going to buy one and keep it, well, obviously I bought this one, I would definitely want one that was all one piece. The reviews I saw of the other ones that the shank would screw into the cone, I think that's just a bad idea. Thing's a little warm too. You're going to need a pretty good drill unless you're cutting some or splitting some really thin stuff. So all in all, make your own decision. But I'll be doing my kindling with a hatchet because I just think it's faster and quicker, certainly less expensive. I think I said earlier I gave $60 for this thing. It was $59 with tax and everything. I was at $63 for this thing. It does work. I do like the fact that it's all one piece, but I struggled holding my drill for anything that's any size, and the hatchet is easier and quicker in my opinion. So in review, I'd have to say I don't think it's a good value, but it does work. So that's my review for this cone splitter. So if you like my reviews and my videos, please click like and share with your friends. It really helps us to grow. And subscribe to our channel and help make it easier for you to find our future videos as well as our previous videos. And as I said earlier, our channel is all about helping you save money. So if you're interested in saving money, subscribe to our channel and we'll help you with that. So just like to say thank you for visiting. Do it yourself with Wayne, and we hope you have a great day.